Okay, folks, now if you go to 7 hours 39 seconds in, you're going to see something. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So be careful. Antonio comes in with no shirt on. And it's truly, truly a scary thing. So just know before you look on it that you're going to see this middle-aged geek with no shirt on. Oh, anyway, be careful when you look at it because you can't unsee it. I want you to count how many times that Antonio called me stupid. And then I want you to go back, and if you looked at my video, see if I ever called them names. But I guess I must have struck a nerve somewhere. Let's count. Let's listen.
So, when people receive attention, sometimes people aren't used to attention. When they receive attention, if it's favourable, they go on a high. And every high is eventually followed by a low. In the low, some people lash out. Some people withdraw. Some people lash out. I'm not receiving as much attention as I should be receiving. And you have the Jeff Stewart situation.
Oh, him too.
Jeff Stewart was in a hangout with David Wise. David Wise didn't know who he was. Even though Jeff Stewart had been accusing him of stealing his ideas.
You have Jeff you talked about.
And Jeff Stewart was livid
Orphan
that David
Red
Wise didn't know who he was. You know? And it's because of this attention situation.
Jed,
so,
how many people do you have to...
With Lori Gale...
Oh, here I am.
She's teetering, just getting attention, not getting attention, whatever. And this isn't supposed to be about attention. I've mentioned it before. Personally speaking, I thought I'm going to make videos despite getting attention. I don't generally
you can't
like
get enough of yourself.
I don't like showing my paintings. I don't like going to places where my paintings are receiving attention. I abhor it. I don't like it at all.
Really? The biggest freaking gas bag on YouTube I've ever heard.
So,
you don't want attention? He doesn't shut up.
Because I'm hot.
He doesn't have a shirt on because he's hot.
Salad. Yeah.
Even Nathan's like, put your shirt on, please, bro.
Go get dressed now that you've made me feel self-conscious.
Oh my God. Hang in there, it gets better.
I don't like attention. I'm just sat here topless. I wasn't for the last 7 hours.
It's because he had a cold, I guess. Coughing on cue.
I guess the piss drinking's helping.
And
they sound real healthy, don't they?
I am not sick.
There. Hope you feel guilty now, Nathan Oakley.
Not in the slightest. I feel much better not having to look at your horrible body.
Yeah, I got that right.
Oh, thanks for laughing.
That was me. Because he's from a friend.
No, but...
waiting for him to call me bovine or something.
It's coming.
What I'm saying with Lori Gale, and some people have said to me in comments, look at you, you're talking about peace in 1 minute, next thing that comes out of your mouth is something abusive about someone.
Constantly.
I'm a human being, and I'm going to say and talk whatever it is that I want.
Only he can.
Talking about what I like to be, I'm going to say that. Where I'm going to talk about, my behaviour is not going to be dictated by somebody's comment.
Mine either, buddy. That's the whole point.
Some people don't understand this. They think that they have the right to put this comment and have you respond to it.
Isn't that how YouTube works? You put a comment,
like this so that doesn't look like a circle around my head. Oh, fuck you. Excuse me, but...
Yeah, your little halo.
So, what happens with Lori Gale, just for anybody who doesn't know, Nathan Oakley and I, we did a hangout, I forget which one it was.
Of course you do. You do so many.
We made it impromptu. I forget what the reason was.
Because you don't have a reason. You want to see yourself and hear yourself talk.
We just did this hangout.
It never stops.
I didn't know that she was going to be, that Lori Gale was going to be on an interview with the Scarecrow.
Bullshit.
And the truth is, I couldn't give a shit. Even if I'd known, I would have done the hangout.
We talked on Facebook Messenger. She knew.
And the reason that I don't really follow the Scarecrow is that when Orphan Red was there lying, I was there in comments saying the truth of the stuff that she was lying about, and I got blocked.
They're all liars, but
okay, so I thought, okay, we'll be like that. You do what you want, okay? Now, so Lori Gale goes on this show. First, I didn't know, but then she comes onto the hangout that we've been on and leaves a comment saying, very clever of you to host this at the same time as I was being interviewed. Say, who the fuck do you think you are? That you think that I'm gonna, like, sit with my...
That's not what he said. He's trying to be the tough guy here. Go look at the comment. He said, if you don't know who I am, then you don't understand me. He never said that, Mr. Tough Guy.
arms crossed. I've had an idea to do something with Nathan, but I'll delay it whilst you go on this other thing. This is freaking YouTube. There's all kinds of stuff going on all over the place. People
Like
don't
this.
think, oh, right, I better not do this because of that.
I watched her interview. I mean, I didn't see the comment, but I'm sure she mentioned me and said, "Oh, Nathan put cool" or something, because she did an advert. So I saw her advert.
did.
Thought, great, I'll watch that. And I don't know, it might have been 24 hours later, but I watched her interview with Crow, and I really enjoyed it. You know, it just baffles me that she could think that YouTube is something other than a place where live streams are immediately rendered and watchable afterwards. You know,
Hey, idiot, morons. First of all, the reason I wanted it live was to do a hangout. My subs asked me to do a live hangout where they could do chat and interact and ask me questions. They didn't want me to do an interview. They wanted me to do a live hangout where we could interact and chat. The idea of it being rendered, that's wonderful and everything, but I was looking forward to chatting live with my subs, and I had already moved it back 3 hours because Patricia made sure she tagged me on Facebook to let me know her show was at 5:30. So we moved our show back, and then within 1 hour of my show finally coming on, all of a sudden Antonio and Nathan did the hangout that they don't remember doing, that they don't remember what it was even about, because it was about absolutely nothing but listening to themselves talk. And now they're all upset that I was wondering why they did that at the same time, and they just can't seem to let it go.
It's too alive. The amount of times that a guest has said, "Yeah, I can do Sunday," or "I have, because that's my day off," and that's the day I do it. And lo and behold, I'm up against Globebusters. Half the flat earthers out there are watching a different show. It doesn't put me off doing a show, though. You know, it might be that I only get 50 people watching because they're all watching Globebusters. But the second it's rendered, and I'll go and watch Globebusters, you know, and then when it's finished, they might see my video, they might not. If it's interesting enough to get their attention, then great. If not, so what? You know, I'll make more videos that are more interesting.
Now I want you to start counting how many times he calls me stupid.
Globebusters is on 700 views, or 800, 900 people viewing Globebusters. The next day, there's 4,000 people that have viewed. So that's a huge portion of people that weren't
I guess I
viewing
really
it live.
upset Antonio because you really have to count
So
how many times he calls me stupid
The
and
whole
says
thing with
things.
Lori Gale,
Here we go.
I just think she's a bit stupid. And this is my own personal opinion. I think that woman's a little bit stupid and hasn't got a full grasp of other minds. You know, and the freedom that other minds have. Like mine.
Popcorn the kettle black?
I don't think she's stupid. I
think she's stupid.
3.
And then otherwise, well, first of all, coming to me, like, it's like this. They say that she assumes that I knew that she was going to be on, and I dissed it, and did a hangout anyway.
God, about this
if that's what she assumes, what does she assume is going to happen if she comes and leaves a comment on my thing? Does she
I'd assume you read it, asshole.
Yeah, she does. But that's because most people assume the world revolves around them. And that's
what
normal. That doesn't make her stupid, though. That just makes her a normal human being.
Thanks, Nathan.
Well, I think it makes you stupid if you think that the world does revolve around you.
Well,
There's a lot of people's behaviour.
But most people generally behave in that manner because that's just how people behave. Most people, you call it heliocentric entanglement. You know, we're taught to be generally very selfish. And a lot of flat earthers, a lot of them, it's weird because she does associate with a lot of people like GED Skeptic. You know, that's
Sorry,
kind of
Jed.
that crowd. So fair enough, you know, more power to you. I used to like GED Skeptic before he admitted to basically coming up with a load of crap just to see people's reactions.
See, now, Jed, it's
which
about
isn't
you.
a nice person. That's a deeply unpleasant
This
person.
hangout turned
Listen,
into
it
a
stopped
people
being fun
bashing
for
thing.
me
Is that what
when
they
I
do?
realised that he wasn't just a bit thick.
Now you're a bit
You know,
thick
he's
too,
just doing
Jed.
it to gauge reactions
You're
of people.
thick.
Well, that's just a nasty individual.
And you're a nasty
basically.
individual,
It's
but
like
they're not
fun
nasty.
anymore
Antonio's
for me,
not nasty.
So I unsubscribed
No.
to the guy.
You see, he
But
called me stupid
some people,
4
yeah,
times.
they still might find that. They can see past that.
See how
they
many
can ignore
more
that. They can
things
have their
he says.
cognitive dissonance in their associations with other people.
So we
And a
got
lot of that
Jed,
is
Orphan
kind of
Red's
akin
no
to how people
good,
are,
Jed's no good,
you know,
Jeff's
behave
no
when they're
good,
talking
I'm
about the globe.
stupid.
You know, it's exactly the same principle.
This is what I think.
This is what I
This is
think.
why I think she's a bit stupid.
5.
And there's nothing wrong with somebody being a bit stupid.
6.
Apart from the fact that being a bit stupid is
7.
Something that you can fix by training yourself into not being so stupid. You know,
8.
by practicing things like reading books and stuff.
Please
You're
stop
such
saying Laura Gale is stupid.
8.
Please,
It's
please.
8.
I said she. You said Lori Gale, and now I just know Lori Gale. But anyway, the point is...
Look, Lori Gale's a perfectly pleasant person. She's not stupid.
She's done... She is. She's stupid.
9.
You don't have to apologise for other people's stupidity. She's gone to Jeff Skeptic and made a comment saying Jeff Skeptic is a platform for people to voice their opinions. And
Yeah.
no, Mr. Stupid, YouTube. The whole of
10.
YouTube is this.
10. Hey, GED Skeptic was a place for us to voice our opinion on your piss-drinking crap. About you standing in the shower saying it's best to stand in the shower, pee in your hands, and drink it that way. And there's been more than one video about it, and GED Skeptic put a video up, and that gave a lot of people an option to say what they thought about that video. But you guys made sure you had it taken down. And I said it was a great place for people to leave their opinions on what you were saying about piss drinking. I like how you twist things around, Antonio. GED Skeptic did give people a place to voice their opinions because you people monitor and you make sure you approve every comment that goes on Patricia's show. So if people wanted to say, I think that's a really horrible, stupid thing to do, you wouldn't put that comment up. But GED Skeptic allowed it. That's the freedom of YouTube. That's the platform he gave us that you didn't want to be up. And that's why you're attacking me. And that's why Patricia went after me in messaging, because I supported GED Skeptic. That's what this whole thing is about.
GED Skeptic is not a flat earther.
Who
so
cares?
What the hell is she talking about?
Talking about comments.
Yeah, you can leave comments and freaking NASCAR.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Too.
We're talking about your piss drinking.
To say, duh.
And the fact that people don't want to hear it.
She might just be earlier on her path.
There,
to
that's what it is.
enlightenment. That doesn't make her stupid. You know,
I'm not advanced
might
enough.
Just be, you know, she'll come to these realizations eventually. She's on the right path.
Oh, that's so
I think
good
it's
to
just
know.
a bit cruel to label her as stupid, because every single
you,
one of us
Antonio.
had the same or similar
Good
entanglements
cop, bad
with
cop.
the way the world worked or the way we thought the world was.
I'm
You know,
older
it's
than
a
you
totally
guys.
different outlook on
I've
life
been
when you
around
think
the
you're
block.
completely insignificant.
I know what's
When you
happening
think there's no
here.
consequences. You know,
I'm not
other than
20
the
years
system,
old.
Other than the laws imposed,
If
then
you-
you have a very different outlook.
If you think that your significance comes from your perception of how other people perceive you, sorry, you're stupid. That's not where significance
How many
comes
was
from.
that, people?
Significance comes from
Think you
your
got his
actions.
point across?
I'm saying you're right, and you are, but that's not how everybody on Earth, or everybody at least in the Western society, has been trained.
Anyway.
You know,
If you want to see it yourself, if you want to hear it yourself, now it's called Flat Earth Friday, Saturday. It was called Proof David Weiss is a shill, because, you know, they don't use clickbait. But anyway, they seem to be very, very concerned with me right now, because I put up a video saying that I did not agree with some of the direction that her show was going, and that they were doing more to piss people off than they were to make them happy. I never called them any names. I never said anything disrespectful, but it seems like this is how they roll. I mean, they have more people they don't like than they do. Look at their thumbs down on Patricia's show. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. And now they're very concerned and upset about me. A little channel with the best I have the best commenters. I have the best subscribers. Look at the comments. You guys are fantastic. I have the best commenters. They don't. The support is swaying. You guys, I'm sorry. You can keep talking till you're blue in the face. You can talk 8 hours. I'm not going anywhere. You're not going to scare me off. You can sit there for 15 minutes and say I'm stupid. You're not making me go anywhere. This is nothing, people. This is nothing. I hope you enjoyed hearing that. I wanted to make sure that everybody heard that, because it was buried in an 8-hour hangout. And at the very end of it, they decided they're going to call out Jeff Stewart, Orphan Red, GED Skeptic, and of course, Lori Gale. I hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned. I hear there's going to be more videos made about the piss drinking. That's what my video was about, but they don't want to talk about that. All they want to talk about is their hangout situation. Anyway, guys, talk to you all soon. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. Go outside. Enjoy the fresh air. You don't have to sit for 8 hours in front of a computer. Talk to you soon.